Yes, it's all here.
Oh, you're here. Great. Thanks for coming in so early.
Don't mention it. You know, there was a time not that long ago when I'd be going to sleep right about now.
Well, welcome to life in the real world.
Lucky for me, I'm just visiting.
Here's what I need you to do. Restock all the bars, okay? You know where the liquor is downstairs. I know normally it's a bartender's job, but I'm still a little short-handed since Brian.
Have you looked?
It didn't seem right.
Anything else?
You wouldn't be up for running an inventory, would you?
You're pushing it, Isaac.
Well, that's part of my charm.
Charm? Oh, there's charm there. Sorry, I missed it. All right, okay, fine. I'll do inventory. How accurate does it have to be?
Very accurate. But before you get started, you haven't seen a cocktail dress from the auditions yesterday, have you? Because Paul Ryan called and he said it was left here.
I'll keep my eyes open as I wade through the swizzle sticks.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Have you seen my makeup case? I think I might have left it here yesterday.
This one? See, I should charge you a holding fee.
And you know, the funny thing is, Jen, he's not kidding. So why didn't you call me? I would have brought over your makeup. Not that you ever wear any.
Well, that was before.
Before what?
I became the Barbara Ryan original.
You took the modeling job. Congratulations.
Thank you. There are so many reasons, well, a few reasons why I shouldn't have taken it, but how could I not, you know?
Of course you couldn't turn it down.
Good. Congratulations, Jennifer. Good luck.
Thank you. Well, now all I have to do is tell Paul and start packing for New York.
Speaking of Paul, so he called a while back looking for a cocktail dress from the auditions yesterday. You haven't seen it, have you?
No. No, I haven't. Have you tried Carly? Maybe she took it home with her.
I'll call Carly. Bonnie, where'd you put the phone?
I don't know, Jen. Maybe we should charge him a handing fee. What do you think?
Yeah, let's start a tab.
Hello?
Carly, hi. It's Isaac Jenkins. Listen, Paul Ryan, he called about a missing cocktail dress. I thought maybe you would know something about it.
What I know about it is that we need it before we go to New York. Can you look around, check the bathrooms? Maybe one of the models tried it on in there.
I looked twice, but I'll look again.
Good, thanks. And Isaac, I cannot tell you how important this is.
I'm on the case.
Well, can I get you some coffee, some juice, some speech therapy? What?
Well, you look great.
You sound disappointed.
No, it's just not what I expected. When Barbara left here last night, you were really torn up. And you wouldn't tell me why, of course, but I thought it had something to do with Bryant, and, well, I figured that you'd be a rat this morning, hiding in your bed with the covers over your head.
I'm a resilient guy, Carly. Thought you would have noticed that by now. But thank you for worrying.
Oh, I didn't say I was worried.
What were you then?
In a neighborhood, that's all. Well, it's nice to know that nothing affects you, as usual.
Well, now that you're here, how about some breakfast?
No, I can't. I have a full schedule.
Eggs Florentine, homemade apple sausages, a little blueberry muffin, tastes like candy.
Okay. Just give me a second to make a phone call.
Take all the time you want. I'll be back here in the bedroom, trying hard not to look so damn attractive.
I just knew you'd be good.
How?
The way you walk, the way you talk. You know, girls just know these things.
I knew you'd be good, too.
How'd you know that?
Same reasons.
Hey, where you going? Where you going?
Right here.
Oh. Okay.
thought maybe we could spend the entire day in bed.
Not gonna get an argument from me.
Yeah, what am I gonna get? You can either, like, turn that phone off or it's going out the window.
Last call. Promise. Okay? It's Paul.
Hi, Paul. It's Carly. Listen, I just talked to Isaac, and he says he hasn't found the dress yet.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
What are you going to do?
I'll go down there and look for it myself.
Paul, you do know that this dress anchors the entire line, right? You do know that we need this dress for New York.
I know. We'll have it. Don't worry. I'll call you when I track it down.
Who was that?
Someone at work. I gotta go.
Huh? Oh, what are you talking about? It better be something important.
It's a missing dress.
Someone sent me this for a reason. It's a message. But I'm going to find out exactly what that is.
How's Paul?
We can't seem to find one of my designs for the show.
Lost or stolen?
Misplaced, I should think. I brought it to auditions yesterday. Paul's on his way to job and now to look for it.
Oh, and what if he can't find it?
I guess I'll worry about that after breakfast. So, are you taking a trip?
A short one.
Yeah, where to?
To New York. With you.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MAOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
From classical violin to rock and roll guitar, the new Bach and Rock guitar. Twice the music, twice the fun. Only from Fisher-Price.
Thank you, Buffalo.
Oh, the possibilities.
Hi, I'm Toot the train. Stop. Stopping now. To the tunnel, go. Going to the farm. Hello. Animals, go.
Toots the train. Only from Fisher-Price. Some friendships really go the distance.
I love off-roading. See ya.
Oh, the possibilities. Discover more at FisherPrice.com.
You'd try anything to get some relief from your nasal allergy symptoms. But before you change your life, make an easier change. Multi-symptom Flonase relieves all these nasal allergy symptoms: sneezing, itchy, runny nose, and congestion. Flonase once a day relieves them all day and night. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
We're having ravioli with Chef Boyardee. Ravioli filled with beef, hot and hearty, fun to eat. You feel for Chef Boyardee.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Congratulations to The Late Show, winner of 2 Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Variety Series for the 4th year in a row.
Oh, my God!
Tonight, don't miss Silas from Survivor.
Self-defense, some ways to protect yourself. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Missing dress. How'd that happen?
I don't know. It must have been misplaced at the audition yesterday. I'm sure it's there. I just gotta go find it.
Expect me to be a good sport about this?
Be nice.
You know, we just waited for such a long time to, I just thought we could linger a little bit.
I'm sorry, Rose. This is an emergency.
We got an emergency right over here, hon.
Promise I'll make it up to you, okay? As soon as I get back, we'll escape from the world for days, okay?
Okay.
What is it?
I can't help thinking this is the way it's gonna be, you know? You running out on me, me running out on you, and putting business before pleasure every single time.
I'm not gonna let that happen. Neither will you.
We're gonna see you before you go to New York.
Oh, no.
Don't fall in love with a model or anything.
Oh, you jealous?
Jealous? No, no. You can talk to any model you want to, but I'll hunt her down.
I'm not looking. You're the only woman I see. I can't. You know what's gonna happen if I stay here?
Oh, you know, you're an executive. You figure it out. A girl without a dress, naked in bed here, or a dress. That's a tough decision, isn't it?
No. Okay, I gotta go.
Whoa.
All work, no play makes Jennifer a cranky model. Hello, Jennifer, this is New York City. Spas, nightclubs, restaurants, events. And I can get you on all the lists. And, of course, I'll have to put you in contact with my personal shopper who knows all the shops uptown and down.
Well, maybe a few sample sales.
Jennifer, you have a trust fund. Trust yourself to use it.
Bonnie, I gave that to my mom.
What?
Yeah, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
You have to be joking.
Well, it was her money, and I would have never felt right spending it on myself.
You humble me, Jennifer. That's not easy to do.
Well, it's just that money really isn't that important to me. Besides, I'd rather make it on my own anyway.
Okay, that's enough. You might start to rub off on me. Well, you're an incredible person, and I'm very happy for you. Even though I won't be in New York to share it with you.
Yeah, I don't know why Paul didn't hire you for the show.
Well, I have my work here counting maraschino cherries.
You'd be great, though. And I'm going to go talk to him about it.
Jennifer, you pulled this off.
Well, what are you going to do there? Take a tour of the Empire State Building, have a carriage ride through Central Park?
No, it's a fashion show I thought I might catch.
Did somebody invite you?
Carly, you need it?
What? Tell me what I need. I dare you. And it better not be a four-letter word that begins with H.
I am not going to let little Paulie Ryan wreck your career before it gets started.
We have a great line. We're going to have a great show. Tell me, how is that going to wreck my career?
You haven't even left and it's already happened. He's lost a dress.
How do you know I didn't lose it? Or maybe one of the models has sticky fingers.
It's his responsibility. He's acting president of BRO, right? This show is going to be a shambles. And this opportunity he so generously provided will evaporate.
Now, that is not going to happen.
Huh?
He happens to be an experienced executive.
He's an experienced poodle. That's what he is. And he's going to blame his mistakes right on the nearest target, and that is you.
You've just gone through the 2 most horrible weeks of your entire life. Why is it that you're so interested in my career?
Because I care about you.
Well, that's nice, thank you, but I can take care of myself.
Well, you haven't so far. All that's happened so far is Paul has run you ragged for the sole purpose of making himself look good for Mommy. And what do you get? You don't get any credit. You get a little cash.
This is the last time that I'm going to have to work like this. I told you, Paul has promised me my own label.
Oh, your own label? Or a sub-label of BRO?
Naturally, the company will own it.
Oh, yeah, well, sounds like win-win for Paul and lose-lose for Carly.
Wait a minute. I have a job doing something that I love to do. Exactly how is that lose-lose for Carly?
Okay, let's assume the label is a success. You think Paul and Barbara are going to give you the credit?
They won't have a choice.
Every bit of publicity will be about how they discovered you, how you didn't have what it takes to make it on your own. And so they nurtured you along. You will be pushed so far into the background, you'll need a roadmap to get back out.
Well, then I'll quit. I'll work for somebody else. At least then people will know who I am.
All right. Now, what happens if your line is a flop? What happens if Bar decides to change the fabric at the last second? Or somebody at the factory drops the ball? They're going to point the finger right at you, and you will be in worse shape than you were when you started.
Just knock it off. Here I am, about to have my clothing in a big show in New York, and you're trying to ruin it for me.
I am just trying to point out the reality of the situation.
As you see it.
Do you think I'm a better man today because I had Barbara Ryan in my life? Think Hal is? She sucks the blood out of people, and so does her leech son. And I am not going to let them do that to you, Carl. I'm coming to New York.
Let's see. Monday, we can have rice cake. Or Campbell's chicken noodle. Chicken noodle.
You always knew Campbell's was good.
Tuesday, cottage cheese.
Or Campbell's vegetable beef.
Yeah, veggie beef. What's going on? Wednesday,
Campbell's tomatoes.
And over 30 savory Campbell's soups have under 100 calories and 3 grams of fat or less per serving. Every bowl, good.
Next Monday, Manhattan clam chowder. I knew that.
Campbell's, good.
Only Sears has the top 6 brands, sells more appliances than anyone, and will match any price guaranteed. The brand's expertise and service you need, only at Sears. Where else?
Excuse me. Which brand of children's cold medicine have moms used more?
Dimetapp. But which brand is recommended most by pediatricians?
How about Dimetapp?
The great taste of Dimetapp. Doctor recommended, proven at home.
Every night you care for your face, but are you forgetting your lips? Try Overnight Lip Treatment, only from Chapstick. Its 8 moisturizers replenish, smooth, soften. Chapstick Overnight for smoother, softer lips overnight.
Neutrogena Norwegian Formula Body Moisturizer. Clinically proven under the harshest conditions. It does more than moisturize dry, rough skin. It actually heals it. That's why dermatologists recommend Neutrogena Norwegian Formula Body Moisturizer. It works. You want lush, radiant hair color. Color that lasts. Color that loves your hair. Discover Advanced Formula Hydrians. Moisturizing color that saturates so deeply, your color stays true for 6 weeks. Hair Clear drinks up every drop, so even resistant gray vanishes. 6 weeks of lush, radiant color. The new Hydriance from Clairol. A beauty all your own.
Anybody want to dance?
Elmo's Dance and Learn game teaches many skills.
Circle. Square.
Kids can play 4 fun games.
Elmo wants to play a song.
Elmo's Dance and Learn game, new from Fisher-Price Games.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, have you seen Isaac?
Yeah, he's around back.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, Paul, don't you want to hear my decision?
Yeah, actually, I'm curious, Jen, because if you turn this thing down, I'll seriously have to question your sanity.
I'm taking it.
Well, good. We'll discuss details later.
On one condition. You hire Bonnie for the New York show.
Sorry it didn't work out. Thanks for your interest.
Wait, that's it?
I am not letting you dictate my terms here, especially when they don't make sense.
Yeah, but Bonnie will be great. Don't you think she's beautiful, Paul?
Her looks aren't the problem, Jen.
Well, then what is?
It's her attitude.
Oh, so she's demanding. But you work with Mom. You should know how.
Yeah, well, she's not experienced either, Jen. I'm sorry.
Well, everyone's got to start somewhere, and then whatever she doesn't know, I'll teach her.
All right, look, no, this is too important. The show, no, I'm sorry.
Bonnie, Bonnie was the one who talked me into trying out for this whole thing, right? I owe her, and you do too.
Me? I don't even know the girl.
Yeah, well, if this campaign is a success, which I'm sure it will be, you'll have Bonnie to thank for getting me involved. And I know you believe in payback, because you're such a fair guy.
Okay, all right. She can go to the show, but after that, no promises. Okay?
You mean that?
Yes.
Oh, you're the best big brother in the whole world.
Okay,
Thank you.
Heard all about it.
Thank you.
Go tell your friend. Okay.
Oh, the racket!
We need to discuss my vacation.
You don't get one.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Isaac.
Hey, what's up?
Did you find that dress?
I looked everywhere, Paul. It's not here.
You knew everybody here? They were all regulars?
Except one guy. Older guy.
Older guy? What, you remember anything about him?
Yeah, he ordered a Rob Roy Neat with the double scotch. I remember, because not too many people order it like that. What? Who is it?
It's my father.
The only thing the Ryans care about is their precious company.
I happen to be fully aware that Paul is using me, and in this case, it works both ways.
Paul is the least of it. What happens when Barbara finds out you've done her designs? She will drum you out of the business.
I know how you feel about Barbara, but I am not going to let you use me to get back at her.
Look, I am not asking you to quit your job, but you do need somebody to watch your back. And who is better qualified for that than me?
I am going to say this for you one more time, real slow, so you can understand me. I do not want you to come to New York with me. Not for any reason. I don't care how noble you think it is. Now, you either respect that, Craig, or you and I are finished for good.
Oh, letter from Lucy. $1 million. She doesn't need $1 million. Oh.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Good morning. What are you doing here?
Sorting the mail.
At my desk?
Oh, yeah, you got a letter from Lucy,
Don't
by the way.
do it. Please. Please don't play with my mail.
Okay.
Please don't. What I'm trying to say is the vice president doesn't have to go in for clerical duties.
It's okay, because, I want to keep busy for the next couple of days.
Why do you have to keep busy the next couple of days?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Paul and I finally,
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was New Year's Eve and 4th of July and landed on the moon. All rolled into one.
That really sounds wonderful.
Oh,
I'm happy for you both.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the problem is that, there's a problem. He's going away to New York for a couple of days, and I kind of miss him already.
And he'll be back. Huh?
Yes, he'll be back. He will be back, but when he's in New York, it's going to be a big fashion show, you know, and that means parties and champagne and models, lots of
Sweetheart,
models.
are you worrying your pretty head about he's going to abandon you for some higher cheekbones?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that, you know, we don't have a commitment or anything. I mean, I could be a pit stop.
Oh,
along the way.
Don't talk like that. Darling, look at you. You have to go shopping. I want you to go shopping. I want you to buy something. Silk, cashmere, very, very expensive. Lovely.
Cashmere, it's expensive, exactly, and I have no money. I can afford a rayon muumuu.
Oh, there's so much has been happening. I have something for you, and I just didn't give it to you. I meant to give it to you, but I didn't. Here. Here we go. There we go.
What's this?
It's back pay. Back pay. I've had you hopping for months, and I think that's very fair.
Oh, it's a lot. It's so much.
Well, invest. Invest in yourself. Invest in Paul and the relationship, and then just sit back and let the dividends roll in.
Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that very much. What if we go belly up?
Don't do that. Anyway, I think that's unlikely.
Well, I haven't told you everything. So.
Okay. Come on. What?
Well, it's probably nothing, you know. I have this knack when people are keeping something from me, when not being straight with me. I can tell, you know. I got this bad feeling, I got this very bad feeling before Paul left that there was something that he wasn't telling me.
Mom, you here?
Of course I'm here. I'm always here.
Something wrong?
I suppose I could ask you the same question. Do you realize I spent the entire night on that sofa waiting for you to come home?
Mom, we've had this conversation. I'm not having this conversation again. What I do with my personal life is my business.
Then you have your personal life. Ruin it for all I care. This is about business. My business. You've been keeping things from me, critical information from me, and I am deeply disappointed in you, Paul.
Are you sure you followed the recipe? How old is this? Was there a recipe?
Too much wine with dinner? Serve up Roni, Pastaroni, Fettuccine Alfredo, and you'll hear...
More, please!
Roni, leave the wine behind.
What will he discover today? Well, with the Play School Step Start Walk and Ride, baby power turns unsteady steps into great adventures. It's 2 toys in 1. Play School, here I come, world.
New Swiffer Wet Jet cleans as simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, press the button. 2, the cleaning solution helps dissolve the dirt. 3, the pad traps it deep inside. Swiffer Wet Jet, changing the way America cleans floors. Tampax Multi-Packs, the only one with lights. For Tampax comfort and protection every day of your period. Protection by Tampax.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name, too.
Oops.
Don't let a little oops become a big one. Clip new Tempo dry wipes to your visor. They're 4-ply strong, roll of life's little oopses. So, wherever you go, take Tempo. New Tempo dry wipes are versatile enough to handle almost anything. They're more convenient than paper towels and napkins and stronger than tissues, especially when wet. On your visor, ready for anything. Wherever you go, take Tempo.
Recently at Hamilton Beach, Dr. Ted Berdiak wanted a better way to fight odors. Unsatisfied with air fresheners that only mask odors, the doctor had a breakthrough and created True Air. Day and night, it fought the worst area odors: tobacco, cat litter, even stinky kitchen. With True Air's revolutionary odor cleaning system. Why was the doctor so obsessed? We may never know. True Air from Hamilton Beach inhales odors so you don't have to.
Can an Arab American get a fair trial?
My client is the same as these people. He hasn't changed. The world has.
This is still espionage.
Judd Hirsch guest stars in an all-new Family Law, CBS tonight.
A one-of-a-kind performer with the #1 album in the country. Michael Jackson reunites with the Jacksons for the first time in nearly 20 years. Plus, special appearances by NSYNC, Destiny's Child, and Whitney Houston. All new Michael Jackson special, CBS Tuesday at 9/8 Central.
Thanks to all the fans who donated food at the Bears-Browns game. The game's over, but you can still help out. Call 773-247-3663 through November to find out how. CBS 2 and the Chicago Bears, helping hands.
There are many good reasons to get a home security system from ADT.
We're home. This is where we live.
Some smaller than others. So it's no surprise that more Americans choose ADT to help protect their homes than any other company. We're always there with the most sophisticated technology and skilled professionals, helping to keep you safe from burglary, fire, flood, even carbon monoxide. ADT blankets your home with an invisible wall of protection. And now you can get ADT installed from just $99. Call 800-ADT-ASAP or an ADT authorized dealer. You could also save up to 20% off your basic homeowner's insurance. At ADT, we give you more than a security system. We give you a feeling of security, no matter what.
Yeah, he's got you.
Call now and get ADT installed from just $99, plus up to 20% off your basic homeowner's insurance. ADT, always there.
Your money could be going up in smoke this winter. Even worse, your family could be in danger.
Carbon monoxide was leaking. We all could have died.
All because of a faulty chimney. Do you have one? Tonight on the news at 10, CBS 2 works for you.
How far would a mother go?
She made false cop charges.
To keep a father from his child.
He pulled a knife out and held it to my son's neck.
Judge Judy.
You made that up. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yes, you did.
Today at 4, followed by the news at 4:30.
A Michael Jackson World exclusive and Raymond next ET.
I was trying to protect you.
You are my son, not my keeper, and you have no right to judge whether I can or cannot tolerate
Well,
things.
someone had to. You've been very fragile lately.
I am recovering from a vicious attack. I know that I am fragile. That does not give you license to take my company.
Take your company? With everything I've been doing, I'm trying to save it.
This is an enormous decision. I should have been consulted.
And if I'd have told you, what would you have done?
I don't know, but maybe I would have agreed with you.
Yeah, seriously doubt that.
Why? Because my taste is no longer au courant?
No, because I know how much designing means to you, and to see that taken away,
You thought that I would be jealous
Among other things, yeah.
of my own daughter. Has your opinion of me sunk so low?
What does Jen have to do with this?
You have chosen Jennifer to represent BRO, and don't try to deny it, or we have nothing further to discuss.
Well, how'd you find out?
She came to me. She told me. Can you imagine my humiliation? I knew nothing about this. I knew nothing about it, a campaign that you had approved.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that important to you.
Listen to these words, Paul. Barbara Ryan Originals. That's my name. This is my company. And no one will shove me aside.
Jen, wait. I just want to apologize for yesterday.
Forget it. It's not going to make a difference.
I didn't mean to make you upset. So I thought that maybe, you know...
What? Be friends?
Maybe even more.
You dumped me in the middle of Brian's funeral reception, and you think the door is still open?
I was just trying to do the right thing.
Well, did you?
No.
I would have faced anything to be with you, Billy. Anything. Family, friends, the whole town if I had to. But you threw me away. Like I didn't mean anything. I can't forget that. I can't trust you again.
Look, I made a mistake.
Well, now you're gonna have to live with it.
I'm not going to give up on it.
Okay, I just need a couple of days.
I can't help you. I'm already short-handed.
Okay, well, I'll get another waitress to cover my shift.
I am not rearranging my schedule for you.
Isaac, I need to do this. This is very important to me.
It was important to you to get your job back. So important, I went against my better judgment and gave you your job back. Now I'm not going to be played. Either you're in or you're out.
Good morning. You didn't eat your breakfast. I brought you a muffin from upstairs.
And don't forget you have a bar to restock. Miss Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Always a pleasure.
Not finished, Isaac.
Seems to me, the last time you gave your boss a hard time, you lost your job.
Well, that's because he was being unreasonable then, and he's being unreasonable now.
Another labor dispute?
Well, yes, actually. I need a couple of days off.
Why?
Well, that's not important. It's just that every employee
Why do you need a couple of days off, Bonnie?
I need to go to New York.
New York? You can't afford a trip to New York.
But, Mom, I'm being paid. Hotel, airfare, per diem.
Oh, Lord, I'm afraid to ask.
See, that's our problem in a nutshell. You have absolutely no faith in me. I just got a modeling gig for BRO.
When did this happen?
Just a few minutes ago, and Jennifer Munson's going too, and it's going to be quite an event.
I'm sure it's going to be fabulous, but it's going to happen without you.
You're choosing the Ryans over me?
I am not choosing anybody over anybody. The only side I'm on is my own.
Just being in the same room with the two of them will give you a rash. Carly, those people will hurt you. You need a friend here.
If the Ryans try to hurt me, I will fight back, and I will win. I am through being a victim, and I have just as much of a right to a career as anybody.
Absolutely. All right. Now, is Barbara planning to come to New York? Has Paul told you what to expect?
No, Barbara will not be in New York. Paul talked her out of it.
He couldn't talk a drowning man onto dry land, Carly. Barbara will be there, and she will ruin this for you.
It's not Barbara I'm afraid of.
Well, Paul, then.
No. It's you. I'm afraid of you, Craig.
It's a whole new world with CSA. Kids around the world.
It teaches music, languages, geography. It's interactive.
In what country would you find kangaroos? Australia! Kids around the world. One for you and one for me. One for you.
Introducing a new Nestle Toll House Break-Apart Cookie Dough. Chocolate chip cookies with a layer of fudge filling. Just break, bake, and get Toll House cookies with warm, creamy fudge inside. More in your Toll House cookie to love in no time at all. Chocolate chip with fudge and chocolate chip with caramel. New from Nestle Toll House.
A typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, I didn't want mail.
You don't have to sacrifice service to save money. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
This is my report. What is biotechnology? For centuries, farmers select the best seeds to help improve their crops.
Today, biotechnology is helping farmers spray less and still keep pests away. And they're able to grow more food.
To feed a hungry world. So more kids everywhere, everywhere can grow up big and strong.
Biotechnology, making a difference for people and for our world.
When I started having hot flashes and night sweats at menopause, my doctor recommended hormone replacement therapy, but I didn't listen.
Up to 20% of a woman's expected lifetime bone loss occurs in the years following menopause.
A year later, I went back to my doctor and found I'd shrunk an inch. I went on HRT, and I've been on it for years. My hot flashes and night sweats, gone. I feel great.
HRT is not for all women. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks.
The time to protect your future is now. Everyone's looking for that miracle cream. Mine's new excellent hair color from L'Oreal. My non-drip cream just got better. Now it protects non-stop with lots of extra conditioner for beautiful color and no grays. New excellence from L'Oreal Paris.
CBS Tonight. Catch comedy that's out of this world.
The King of Queens. The produce alone is worth the trip.
An all-new episode. Then, Jimmy gives his son a whole new look.
Hey, he looks like a Duke of Hazzard.
Yes, dear. Next, Ray's son is hitting the hoops.
I think he wants to use the bathroom.
Now, that's just how he runs. And on Becker, how do you save a man at the end of his rope?
You're a good-looking guy.
This is a really bad time for me to start a new relationship.
Great. I'd rather hang himself than go out with me.
All new comedy, CBS Tonight.
Modeling for BRO is a wonderful opportunity, Mother, and I'm going to take it.
Like you took this job? And don't even get me started on the schools, each one more dazzling than the one before, each one a brilliant opportunity. Now, what is modeling in a fashion show in New York going to get you, except an excuse to disappoint somebody who's depending on you?
Is this what you offer me? To be a barmaid my whole life?
What I want is for you to break this pattern. You're flitting from place to place, quitting every time things get difficult. That man gave you your job back. Now, you made a commitment to him, and I expect you to honor it.
I'm not quitting, Mom. I just want a few days off.
And what if you don't get him?
Then there's another job.
Unacceptable.
And I will find one just as soon as I get back from New York.
Bonnie, if that's your plan, I'm warning you. It's a risky one.
Why?
Because if you quit this job for this one shot at modeling, you will never see another nickel from me.
Sorry, Look, when I found out that Brian had died, something in my brain just stopped working. I don't know, I just haven't been thinking clearly lately, Jen.
That's your excuse for not wanting to see me again? That you haven't been thinking clearly? Billy, one of the first things you told me was to stop thinking. Do what feels right.
It's not an excuse, Jen. It's an explanation.
Well, here's another one for you. Your dear old Uncle Craig set out to break us up, and you let him do it.
Okay. He said a few things to me. But I thought it was right at the
Craig
time.
Montgomery is never right, okay? And Bryant knew that, and he stood up to him whenever he could. Not you, Billy. You didn't even have the guts to disagree with him.
How can you even put me in the same sentence as Barbara
Well, I
and
didn't
Paul?
say you were the same. As a matter of fact, you were in a class all by yourself.
That's not a compliment, is it?
At least Barbara and Paul know exactly what they're doing. Good or bad, they know what they're doing. You try to convince yourself that you're actually helping somebody, and all you care about is what's in it for you.
I have nothing to gain from helping you.
Oh, no? Revenge against Barbara and Paul? An opportunity to harm their company? It's not that I don't understand, Craig. It's that I don't want any part of it.
I am on your side here, Carly. How do I convince you of this?
You stay away from New York until the fashion show is over.
You're making a mistake.
Maybe I am. But I will not let you ruin this for me.
I don't have to. The Ryans will do that for me.
Come again?
I said the...
No, I heard you. The Ryans will ruin it for me. You're rooting against me, Craig, and you don't even realize it.
So we're lying in bed making plans to have
I don't know.
plans.
I don't need them all
And his cell phone rings, and he's out the door.
But surely he told you why.
He lost one of his dresses. No. The fashion show. The fashion show.
Darling, isn't that wonderful? That surely is a legitimate thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got responsibilities. Yeah. I'm okay with that. But then, the phone rings, and I ask him who's on the phone, and he hesitates for a little second.
He hesitates as a hesitation of a second. That is not any kind of evidence or proof of anything.
I know. I mean, it's not, maybe. But what if he is keeping something from me?
He is, darling. He probably is. He's keeping his mother from you. Doesn't want to talk about his mother when you're in that circumstance.
I know. I thought about the mother.
Okay.
First thing. But no, he said that absolutely not. He would never let her come between us.
And you believe him?
Pretty much.
But not enough.
Up until now, I was okay with what happened between us. You know, I wanted things to take off. I wanted it to work out, but if it didn't, I was still okay. That's how things have changed. There's so much at stake, and as good as things are between us, I still feel like we have a long way to go.
Mom, I had every intention of telling you about Jennifer, but she didn't accept the job until an hour ago.
You could have told me you were considering her.
And if I told you, would you have approved?
I'm not sure.
Mom, with everything she's been going through, it'd be good for her to get out of Oakdale.
Away from me, you mean?
No, away from her memories of Bryant.
Do you have any idea what that life is like? Once she's exposed to that, she may not want to come home. It might be years before we see her again.
She needs support and encouragement right now. If you stand in her way, she's just going to resent you, Mom.
I have already lost everything that's important to me in this town. Hal, Will, and now Jennifer. You can't expect me to keep a happy face, to feel gracious when they're all running away from me.
Look. You haven't lost anybody, okay? And if you made an effort, you can get them all back in your life.
And what about you, Paul? Can I bring you back?
You never went away. And I'm sorry about not telling you about Jennifer, but please don't take it out on her, okay?
You're right. I will wish her the best. But no more secrets. It takes too big a toll on me.
Okay, I understand. And I will let you in on everything.
Thank you for hearing me. I need to show you something, Paul. Do you have any idea who would have sent me this?
Swiffer Test 33. Thick, wet cloth prepped for bacterial challenge.
Introduction of live mud stimulus. Subject responsive.
Initial trial leads to satisfaction and removal of 95% of bacteria.
Note subject's commitment to hygiene. And disposal glory.
Swiffer Wet. Changing cleaning behavior.
Swiffer invites you to enter the Homemade Simple Sweepstakes. Win a home and more.
Imagine the fun. Musical touch and crawl babies.
Hug 'em and touch 'em and hey, wait for me. Touch 'em again for life and melody.
Musical touch and crawl babies.
Mickey and Minnie crawling with me. Imagine the fun.
Look, us gallon-sized store bleachers are bigger than Ultra Clorox bleach.
Sure, it's because we contain 2 pounds more water.
Yeah, 2 pounds more.
But it's only water. Ultra Clorox Bleach Whitening without the weight.
Early Sunday morning,
sweetheart.
A winter day. It's breakfast time. They're on their way. They can smell the cinnamon.
Nothing brings my family to the table like you grand cinnamon rolls from Pillsbury. You know, they're not just ordinary cinnamon rolls. They're grand.
Yeah, who can resist that cinnamon-kissed frog? My heart to yours.
Mom, how many Tums did you take right in front of the wedding planner?
You snuck one, too.
It was a Pepsid Complete.
Is that the same as Pepsid AC?
No, there's nothing else like Pepsid Complete. It works fast like Tums, but it lasts for hours like Pepsid AC. So your heartburn goes away and then stays away.
Chewable? Calcium? I gotta try this.
Decision?
Tony,
fabulous.
Pepsid Complete. Just one, and heartburn's done.
Have you tried the anchovy cookies?
Oh, yeah.
And the jalapeno dip?
It's Sears Portrait Studio's holiday sale. Choose your favorite poses and sizes, featuring our new holiday backgrounds and props. Only $6.99 a sheet. Hurry in to Sears Portrait Studio's holiday sale.
Ready Whip is the only leading whip topping that's made from real cream. Our inspectors wouldn't have it any other way. Ready Whip. Real cream, real fun. Now available in chocolate.
This week,
they get one more chance.
If we don't get our hands on that money tonight, then Michelle and I are looking at a death sentence.
To pull off a dangerous heist.
Touch that floor. Sensors will go off and the room will be sealed.
But what happens next
We gotta go.
No, I just need another second.
Don't have it.
could cost Danny and Michelle everything on Guiding Light.
Well, I've never seen it before, Mom. Where'd you get it?
It was delivered to me yesterday. No card, no return address. It's pretty, but nothing that I would wear.
Well, you know, it's probably a mistake. Some shipping clerk guy probably put the wrong address on there. You know, I'll take care of it.
I've thought of that too, but I think there's another possibility.
What's that?
I had a rather ugly encounter with Craig Montgomery. Maybe he sent this to me as some kind of message.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I wouldn't put it past him. Why don't you let me take that down to the office? I'll take care of it, okay,
No,
Mom?
that won't be necessary. I'll deal with it when I get back.
I get back from where?
New York. I'm going with you.
You're feeling vulnerable. Because it's new. You care. So, do something about it. You gotta do something. Don't fret.
Well, can you have a suggestion?
Plan. Have a plan. You know, think of all the things you could do. It's fun. Arrange something. Take him away somewhere. Plan something.
It's not even a big chance.
What do you mean?
Well, what if he doesn't like the hotel I pick, or just like the restaurants that I pick,
Honey,
or...
I was not a fly on the wall when all this happened. But I do know that you're the best thing that ever happened to Paul Ryan. I mean, your energy, for heaven's sake. Come on, darling. You're wonderful. He's a lucky guy to have you. This is fun. So don't you ever doubt yourself. Then he'll never doubt you. Vulnerable. Fun.
You know, isn't that a kick? You know?
What?
After everything we've been through, our families and two of us, I feel weird calling you by your first name.
Oh, well, I mean, you go ahead, darling. You can't call me mother, darling, or auntie. You can't do all that. But heck, you can call me. Hello. Hello, dear. Now, you can't call me mother. But I am family. I am to you, and you are to me.
Okay, Craig caught me at a bad time. I was guilty, sad, but I wasn't afraid of him.
Well, then you believed him, which is worse.
Jen, I'll do whatever I can for us to be together. And if Brian hadn't died...
Brian did die. And I thought we were going to get through that together.
We can. It's not too late, Jane.
It is for me.
You gave us a chance once. You didn't know where it was going to lead, okay? But you were happy for a while. And you can do it again, Jane. And this time we won't let each other go.
And what if Uncle Craig disapproves? Gonna dump me again?
It's not about them, okay? All I care about is us. And I want to see this thing through. For however long it takes, okay?
I want to believe you, Billy. I really do. It's just...
Then do, Jen. Please?
No. No. You can't just have me back whenever you want me.
Carly, I would never plot against you, and how you could even suggest that goes beyond the pale of my comprehension here.
I've been there, Craig. I know. And there was a time when all of this was somewhat intriguing to me. The backstabbing, the double-crossing. I admit that I played my part. But I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm not doing anything, Carly. My feelings for you grow deeper every day.
So you keep telling me. But I swear to you, Craig, if you do anything to wreck this fashion show for me, you can forget being my friend or my lover.
Your lover? No, I think that's a beautiful turn of phrase.
Good. Now, don't get your boxers in a bulge, okay? I don't mean it literally.
No, of course not. It's just a figure of speech, but the possibility is tantalizing. Huh? If I help make this show a success, how might we celebrate? As friends or lovers?